I was broke, I was losing my hair. Take you from this to this. I love the grind. I love adversity. I love when my back is against the fucking wall and nobody's coming to save me, and all I got is me, my grit, my willpower, my mindset, and my discipline to move the needle forward and become the man that I'm gonna be. Stop listening to these chicks, brother. They don't want the dad bod. They love a nigga that can pick them up, fuck the shit out of them, and look like they can before they even do it. Every time you go to shorty and you start talking, no wonder she doesn't want you, brother, because your teeth look like lemons and your breasts smell like ass. If you rock with me, great. Welcome to the journey. I'm Cry. If you don't, deuce, I don't give a fuck about you. So you want everything to be sweet. You want everything to be comfortable. You don't want to go through pain and adversity. You don't want to be balance tested. As a man, you're only as valuable as your war wounds and your scars. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Cry. Welcome back to another vid. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure to follow me on all platforms at I Am Cry. Today we got a great one. Today's topic: confidence, right? Confidence is extremely important on this journey to be a 1% man and check every 6 of the C's. Cut, charisma, clout, character, cash, cuts! It's extremely important, right? And there was a point in time when I was a 99% dweeb. Yes, I'm not the man that I want to be yet. I'm on my way, but there was a point in time when I was at rock bottom. I wasn't confident at all. I didn't know how to speak. I overthought things. I was broke. I was losing my hair. I hated my physique. I hated who I saw in the mirror. Not only externally, but internally. I wasn't shit as a man, and I knew it and showed in my confidence as a man. I thought that I had anxiety. I thought that I was depressed. I used to change my fucking voice inflection because I thought I had to please people from a personality standpoint because I was unconfident in my looks and my appearance and everything about me as a man. I thought I didn't provide any value in any realm as a man. I was a dweeb! But I was able to hit rock bottom and make a motherfucking change, right? In terms of my confidence and in terms of my mindset. I could not be farther from the man I once was when I was an unconfident, skinny dweeb. Right? I'm extremely confident now. So I'm going to share with you guys the 4 pillars that transformed my confidence and maybe the man I am today. So without further ado, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Number 1, repetition, right? A confident man is certain, and the only way to be certain is to have the proof. And the only way to get the proof is to put in the reps. You motherfuckers don't want to do that. You motherfuckers lack patience. You lack patience, you lack confidence, right? You have to be patient on this journey to be a 1% man. A lot of y'all motherfuckers, y'all want confidence. Y'all want God to be like, here, you'll be a confident man with your finances. Here, you'll be confident with chicks. Here, you'll be confident in your character. Here, you'll be confident with your charisma. Here, you'll be confident with your physique. But don't want to put in the reps. You're running from the work. The work works, right? You lack confidence because you haven't failed enough, bud. You're seeking comfortability, bud, right? You think this shit is easy? You think confidence is something you could just earn? It's a skill that must be built. And the only way to build it is with repetition, repetition, repetition. Why the fuck do you think Steph Curry can shoot so fucking well? Why do you think he's so confident? Why do you think he shoot that motherfucker and turn around before it even goes in the fucking hoop? Why? Because he put in the reps and the reps and the reps and the reps. He was in the motherfucking gym when nobody else saw him. He was putting in the work on days he didn't want to put it. He was putting in the work on the days when he didn't see the results, right? Even when he was in college and he had to go to Davidson because none of the high-level Division I schools were recruiting him, he still stayed in that motherfucking gym and got reps on reps on reps. So now we see the highlights. Now we see Stephen Curry. Now we see how confident he is in that shot. We don't see how many times he failed, how many shots he missed, how many days he didn't want to wake up, right? We don't see it, but I can assure you it happened. Right? So I'm not saying that you motherfuckers are Steph Curry. Holy shit. No, you fucking dweeb. I'm saying that you can be Steph Curry in any specific round. All it takes is reps, right? You're scared to approach that chick because you've only approached 4 your whole fucking life, right? You talking about you on monk mode? Brother, you've been on monk mode for 8 years. Go get some ass! But you're scared to get ass. You're scared to approach chicks. You don't know how to escalate sex. You're a dweeb. Why? Because you haven't been with enough. You haven't gotten the reps. Oh, Cry, my YouTube channel isn't growing. Holy shit, well, your videos suck. Oh, why do they suck? Because you haven't put in enough reps, right? Y'all see my videos now and they're very valuable. I can speak without thinking. I'm in the flow state. It's flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. Why? Because I put in the reps. Go watch my first couple of vids. They weren't flowing like this. I can assure you. I had to put in repetition, 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 repetition. Learn what works, learn what doesn't work, implement what does. Progressively overload with pain to sharpen my sword, sharpen my skill set to become the man I am today in the YouTube realm. But it's the same thing with the gym. I wasn't confident in the gym. I was going to the gym. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I kept on going. I kept on showing up, getting reps and reps and reps and reps and reps. And then it hit, right? I used to be a dweeb with chicks, right? Now 9s and 10s fall in my lap. Now I'm not as scared to approach a 9 and 10 if need be. Now I know how to escalate sex if need be. Now I know how to speak during text if need be. Now I know how to speak on a FaceTime if need be. Now I know how to introduce myself to a group of chicks if need be. Why? Because I got in the reps. Right? I have the proof. I know what works and doesn't work. You don't know what works and doesn't work because you're running from the fucking work. At the end of the fucking day, I could only say so much motivational shit. Holy fuck, brother, you're an unconfident fat fuck. You're an unconfident skinny dweeb because you haven't failed enough. You haven't put in enough reps. Your failure resume is this fucking big. It should be this fucking big. I can assure you. I know that you guys only see the highlights, right? I wish I would have picked up the camera when I was a skinny dweeb, but I can assure you, I've been failing and in the motherfucking churches putting up reps in every fucking round to become the man that I am today and the man that I'm going to be. You watching this, you're fucking running from it. I can assure you, stop, or you will remain unconfident. You will be an unconfident fat fuck or an unconfident skinny dweeb, or maybe you got the physique, but you're an unconfident broke fuck, or maybe you got the physique and the money, but you don't know how to get chicks. Either way, you're not gonna check every box in every round, brother. You're gonna take 3 out of the 6 C's, 4 out of the 6 C's, 2 out of the 6 C's, but not all 6. You're never gonna be Thanos, brother, right? You're not! You also lack confidence because you haven't won enough. Guess what? The same way that reps equate to a lot of failures that helps you gain confidence, guess what, bud? Reps equate to wins as well, right? The only way to get wins in a specific realm is to get in the reps. I can't know that I'm good at shooting 3s from the corner if I done shot 100 of them motherfuckers and know, wow, I'm actually a good shooter from this angle. Let me keep on shooting these motherfuckers, right? A lot of y'all are stuck in that job you hate. A lot of y'all are with that chick that you really don't like and got to keep beating your dick. A lot of y'all are in the same house, the same apartment because you haven't got enough reps in a specific field to get the fuck out of that situation. Does that make sense? You have no proof of wins. Why? Because you're running from the work. You don't want to be in the trenches. Huh? Are you listening? You don't want to put in pain over a specific amount of time. The 10,000 hour rule, you want to put in 1,000 hours and think that you're going to gain confidence in a specific round. Holy shit, are you a dweeb? I can assure you it doesn't work that way. The 10,000 hour rule, you must put 10,000 hours in a specific field or craft to perfect it. Steph Curry has put in his 10,000 hour rule. Beyonce has put in her 10,000 hour rule. Elon Musk has put in their 10,000 hour rule. Have you? Right? Wherever you want to improve, wherever you're not confident, you haven't put in 10,000 hours. You haven't put in enough reps. Reps. When you're scared to jump in that motherfucker, grab your fucking light vest, put on the fucking mask, and jump in head first, or you will remain unconfident and you won't grow. Does that make sense, bud? Holy shit. Another thing that just occurred in my mind, I am putting in the reps for a long period of time. For years, 0 to 32 degrees. At 10 degrees, the ice cube won't melt. At 20 degrees, the ice cube won't melt. At 30 degrees, the ice cube won't melt. At 31 degrees, the ice cube won't melt. At 32 degrees, it will melt. Your 0 to 32 degrees has to be X amount of reps. And those X amount of reps could take years and years and years. A lot of y'all motherfuckers aren't lazy. You just lack patience. Holy fuck. Just because we can go on Instagram and see the results, right? Just because somebody else's journey looks more easier, just because it looks like it was handed to them, doesn't mean it's going to be handed to you. 1 and 2, you don't know what it took behind fucking closed doors for them to obtain the objectives that you wish to acquire. Huh? Are you fucking listening? It takes years and years of work in the trenches, being uncomfortable, doing shit when you don't want to feel like doing it, like you want to do it. Even when you're not motivated, even when you don't have the discipline, even when you don't have the willpower, even when motherfuckers is not believing in you, right? Even when you keep failing, even when you stand consistent, staying in that bubble, and you don't have an input result or output result, and still keep going and getting up reps, that is when you become successful, and that is when you become confident. Why? Because you have the proof. Confidence is built brick by brick, rep by rep, over years and years and years. If you cannot delay your gratification, bud, you're gonna delay your confidence. That is as simple as it gets. All fear is false entities appearing real. And the only way to make fear fade is to increase repetition. So brother, this is very simple. Put in the work and you'll become confident. Does that make sense? Okay, Kai, I put in the work. Now what? Maximization, right? So you guys know me. I've said it plenty of times throughout this fucking video, and I've said it plenty before, but relax, I'm gonna say it again, you fucking dweeb. We wanna be exceptional in every fucking box. Check every single C. Cut, charisma, church, character, count, cash. Every single C, we must be exceptional as men. That is the 1% to me. To me! If you don't believe in it, I don't give a fuck. That's what my ideologies are. right? So there's plenty of areas as a man that you can maximize. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna focus on 2 that every man has control over in regards to confidence and the reason that a lot of men are not confident. Shall we begin? The first one is appearance. You must maximize your appearance. Looks matter. In fact, they matter more than you fucking think you do. We've been taught our whole life not to judge a book by its cover. Holy shit, were we ahead of ourselves. Holy shit, we're the person that told us that dweebs, and holy shit, were we dweebs for believing it. That is exactly what we do. Humans are superficial. We judge a book by its cover. Personality matters, character matters, how you speak matters. Yes, yes, yes. But before all of that, looks is the first barrier of entry. If I walk in this motherfucker musty with fucked up clothes and then walk out and come back in with a tailored suit, motherfuckers are gonna treat me different subconsciously. They might not even treat me different. Their internal perception of me will be different just off how I look. Just off how I look. Fellas, let's keep it a bean. If I was up here fat as fuck or was a skinny dweeb and was yelling, giving y'all all this game that I am, I was still giving game, right? Still giving y'all the storytelling, still giving y'all the vowels, still giving y'all the entertainment. But I was a skinny or fat fuck. Would you subscribe? I'll wait. No! You wouldn't. You wouldn't listen. You would click over the video in 4 seconds, right? But since I have the physique, you're like, holy shit. In terms of mindset and fitness, this motherfucker might know what he's talking about. Let me listen. So looks matter, and you must maximize it. Okay, crowd, I fucking get it. Holy shit. How? Brother, strap your fucking seatbelt, grab out your pen and pencil. I'm about to break it down. First and foremost, brother, you must understand. Every man, I don't give a fuck how you look, brother. I don't. I really don't. I can assure you. Every single man can be a 7. Every single man, if you implement what I'm about to give you, every single man can be a 7. So listen closely. First and foremost, you must hit the gym and maximize your physical physique. 5 times a week, abs every day. Superset everything. Your 4th set, go to failure. Time your breaks. As far as nutrition, that is even more important than the fitness aspect, right? Only drink water, only eat whole foods, track your calories. If you're trying to gain weight, go on a calorie surplus. If you're trying to lose weight, go on a calorie deficit. And always eat 500 less or 500 calories more on a day-to-day basis than the calories it takes to maintain the weight that you're at. And that is how you will gain a pound a week. A pound a week is 3,500 calories. Are you listening? So that is the first thing you must do in regards to physical fitness. Get the physique. Stop listening to these chicks, brother. They don't want the dad bod. They love a nigga that can pick them up, fuck the shit out of them, and look like they can before they even do it. And that all starts with the gym. It matters. How can I not be confident when I look like this? Holy fuck. I haven't even went to the gym yet, and this is how I look. And I just ate. I'm bloated. Look at me. Look. How the fuck can I not be confident? Right? So that's the first thing you must do. The second thing you must do is find your phenotype. Crowd, what is a phenotype? You must find a celebrity or public figure that looks like you, has similar features than you, that you can copy or implement. For me, it was Tyler Lepley. I'll put the picture right here, bud. Me and him had similar facial features, similar skin complexion, similar lips, similar eyebrows. I said, holy shit, hoes love this nigga. But I'm not doing the shit that this nigga is doing from an attraction standpoint. He has a beard, he has a low taper, and he dresses a certain way. Let me copy that, and once I did, it was ball game. Right? Does that make sense? You don't have to reinvent the wheel when it comes to appearance and phenotype. Find you a celebrity or public figure that looks like you and copy them, right? This is something I help my brothers with in 1% Academy. If you want to join 1% Academy, I'll put the link in the description. But I can assure you right now, don't join if you're not willing to put in the work and be exceptional in every area, because it's not going to be easy. It's going to be very uncomfortable and hard. But you must remember, it's not hard. It's just new, right? But I digress. Getting your phenotype is very important, brother, right? And not even just regards to your appearance, in regards to how you want to dress, right? There's no one way to dress. I hate these fucking dweebs online, these fucking dating coaches that say, oh, you have to, all your shit has to be tight. All your shit has to be baggy. You have to wear jumpsuits. You have to wear suits. Holy fuck! No, you don't. You can be versatile with the way that you dress. It's all about what works for you, right? So you can also find your phenotype in regards to how you dress, but you have to make sure that it works for you. You can't be a fat nigga or a bigger nigga wearing super, super tight clothes. The baggy look might work well for you, right? Sometimes even if you're a fit guy, the baggy look can still work, right? So that way when you do take your shirt off, shorty's like, holy fuck, I didn't know he was jacked. I didn't know he was ripped. And that's a surprise factor, but that's a video for a different day. Let me stay on topic, right? So maximize your physical appearance and the way that you dress by implementing a phenotype. Next is your fucking teeth. Holy shit, brother. You have to brush them twice a day. You have to floss in between your teeth, and you need to get a tongue scraper. Your breath smell like shit. Every time you go to shorty and you start talking, no wonder she doesn't want you, brother, because your teeth look like lemons and your breath smell like ass. Hygiene is very, very important, brother. And also get you a fucking mouthwash, the non-alcoholic mouthwash. I don't know why. That's what my dentist told me to do, and I did it. And guess what, bud? My breath always smells legit. Women love me. But your oral hygiene is very important. So first, now that we got the crust out our teeth, Now that we got the fucking gunk breath out the fucking way, we have to make them white. Must get Crest whitening strips, $25 a pop, right? My shit was yellow as fuck. As soon as I started taking these, my shit was golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Very simple, right? They're only $25 a pop for 14 a pack. That's $50 a month. If you don't have $50 a month, get the fuck off my video, you dweeb. You shouldn't be watching me. You should be go getting some fucking money, right? So go get those. Or you can do Zoom whitening, right? This is a procedure when you go to the dentist. It's $200 to $300. They just do a deep cleaning to jumpstart the process, right? There is one more application that I recommend in terms of whitening your teeth. I just don't know what it's called, so I'm not going to go in depth today. But it's something where, you know, my dentist gave me a clear retainer with some gels, and I will put gels in the clear retainer and then put them in my mouth. It's literally almost the same thing as Crest whitening strips, but more effective and permanently. One of the cons of Crest whitening strips, fellas, is the moment you stop taking them, teeth will go back to being yellow and looking like lemonade. So you must keep taking them, right? Every single day. They're only $50 a pop. They're only $25 a pop. You should be able to do that, right? But having white teeth is very important. You don't understand how many DMs of women I get like, oh my God, your teeth are so white. Even when I went in person, like, damn, your teeth are so white. Your teeth are so white. Are those veneers? Holy shit, mama, they're not. I just take care of myself. You want to taste it? That's what I say! You must take care of your oral hygiene, right? Second is a skincare routine. Cry, I didn't know that men have to take care of their skin too. No wonder you're a fucking dweeb. You got zits all over your fucking face. You approach shorty, she like, holy shit, this nigga's dirty as fuck! You must wash your face. A lot of you guys know, some of you don't. I use Teach Henley. I highly recommend it. It's very uncomplicated, very simple. The level 1 system is all you need. They're gonna give you an AM moisturizer, they're gonna give you a PM moisturizer, they're gonna give you a scrub, and they're gonna give you a wash. That is all you need. $30 a pop, brother, $30 a month. So with the teeth and the face wash, that is $80. That $80 alone can take you from this to this. Are you listening? Next. Yeah, your breath smell good, but you smell like shit even after you shower. When you walk in a room, there's nothing that just about you, right? You don't grasp the room without saying a word, but don't worry, brother. Cry's here to save the fucking day. This is how you do it. You have to get some colognes, brother, so I'm gonna recommend 3 today. Pay close attention. These are 3 simple colognes that I recommend. The first is Prada Ocean, right? This is about $325, I believe. It's a little bit expensive. You will have to break the bank a little bit, fellas, when it comes to cologne, but it's well worth the investment. They last a long time, and this is how you separate yourself from other men, right? Prada Ocean, this is more of a sporty smell. I'm not one of the motherfuckers that are gonna say, oh, this is your date night cologne. No, nigga, the cologne doesn't make you, you make the cologne. However you wanna wear the cologne is how you wear it. What niggas be talking about is date night colognes I wear to the fucking gym. And what niggas be talking about is gym colognes I wear on a date night. I make the cologne. I'm him, not the fucking colognes, right? So don't listen to these dudes. Listen to Cry. I can assure you, I'm gonna lead you in the right direction, right? Prada Ocean, this is a great option for you, right? Then if you want to go for something a little bit more masculine, a little bit more James Bond, a little bit like, she like, holy shit, you smell like a fucking man. Come take my drawers off and I'll give you all I got. This can work for you, right? YSL, I don't know what the fucking version of YSL is, but look, here. Take a screenshot. Right? Take a screenshot, then you'll be good to go, man. But this is a very, very strong cologne, James Bond smell, very smooth. I wear this everywhere, right? This is my favorite out of the bunch. Baccarat, make sure you get the red bottle and not the white bottle. This is very sweet. It's a sweet tone, like strawberries and fucking vanilla. I don't even know how to fucking explain it, but this is my favorite cologne of all time, fellas, and one other one that I'm not going to share today, but I will share with my guys at 1% Academy. So if you're watching this and you're one of my brothers in 1% Academy and you want to know the number 1 cologne that I recommend, just ask me and I'll tell you. But I'm not going to tell everybody else, but I am going to tell them about this, right? So this is Baccarat Rouge, man. This is a very, very, very good cologne, very smooth, my favorite out of the bunch. This is probably the most expensive out of all the ones I shared today. This is about $425. But fellas, you got to smell good. You want to walk in the room. The reason that you're unconfident is because when you walk in the room, you're not turning heads. I'm giving you the sauce on how to turn heads. I don't have to say a word. I walk in, shorty see my physique, she see my white teeth, she see my skin glistening, she see I'm dressed right, she see my beard is good, my hair is cut, and I smell like a fucking angel. Holy shit! I've said a lot without saying a word. Are you listening? Lastly, fellas, cut your nails, right? If you got a little bit of money in your pocket, go get you a mani and a pedi with the clear polish. There's nothing feminine about that. In fact, it's the most masculine thing you could do. You trying to dig up in shorty guts, but you got gunk in your nails and they're long. You're hurting her, right? Take care of yourself. You don't have to go get a mani and pedi, but cut yourself, brother. Maximize your appearance. Lastly, unless you're wolfing, get a haircut twice a month, brother. Every other week, just have it scheduled. Bi-weekly. You always got to look fresh. I'll give you guys a pro tip. I don't give a fuck if you're going to the car wash. I don't give a fuck if you're going to the bank. I don't give a fuck if you're going to Target. Always dress like you're about to see your ex that cheated on you. It's a major gym. Always overdress. Fuck underdressing. Always overdress and present yourself in the best light, right? I'm trying to tell you, motherfuckers will start treating you different, and that will affect your confidence. Doggy!
My guy. Hey, you vlogging? Oh, you recording, bro?
I'm on the what? Hey, you know where I'm at, doggy?
Hey. I'm on that same tip. Bro.
Yeah.
We locked in, G. We locked in. Hey, bro. Hit me when you get done, dog. I need to talk to you.
Okay, I got you. All right, bro. Yes, sir. Unless I'm with another one of my brothers, I'm always answering the phone for my guys. Welcome to 1% Academy, bud. So if you need help with looks maximizing your appearance and finding your phenotype, I will put the link in the description. Go ahead and book a call and we'll see if you're a good fit and I'll help you out, brother, right? So appearance is the first thing that you must maximize, right? Okay, Cry, I look good, but I don't want to be a guy that looks good, but I'm broke as fuck because then I'm going to be confident in one area, but not confident in another. Don't worry, brother. Here we fucking go. Income is the second area that you must maximize as a man that will have an effect on your confidence. Right? Very, very simple, fellas. If you love your 9 to 5, what can you do on the weekend? What side hustle can you adopt to maximize your income and get to that 1% echelon, right? The 1% echelon is $30K a month, right? What vehicles can you implement on top of your 9 to 5 that can get you to that $30K a month mark? Crowd, what do you recommend? I recommend real estate. Real estate is a great vehicle that will always be around. There always will be motherfuckers that need houses. And it's something that doesn't need like 8 hours a day to be successful in, right? Real estate is real estate, something that you can do just on the weekends or maximize some days throughout the week during the hours of 5 to 9. So that's something I highly recommend. That's option 1, right? Option 2, if you don't love your 9 to 5, you need to figure out what you love to do that doesn't feel like work that you can monetize for the rest of your life to get you to 30K a month. Right? And what you must do is sacrifice a certain span of your life where your 5 to 9, your mornings and your weekends are dedicated to the specific craft. I did it and I bleed shit and pee just like you. So you can too. Right? You must maximize your income. But within choosing that vehicle, you must figure out how much pain you can sustain, right? Success is not about what you want to obtain. It's about how much pain you can sustain, right? So you need to think, okay, yes, I love what I'm doing, right? But can I go through the failures and the ups and downs, right? Because it doesn't matter what vehicle you choose, what business you choose, fellas, there will be ups and there will be downs. It will take a long time. There's no vehicle that's quick and easy. I hope you don't think this shit is sweet with maximizing your income. Everything will be hard. So you need to figure out, okay, what vehicle can I pick up regardless if I get stopped by the police, regardless if I get stopped at a red light, regardless if the car breaks down, I can still afford to get an oil change. I'm still going to be in a good mood and keep on going and not want to get a new car. You need to figure that out, right? I knew that YouTube was the vehicle for me. I knew that coaching was the vehicle for me because I knew I could deal with the cons of it. I knew I could deal with niggas in my comments talking shit. I knew I could deal with my family and friends talking shit about my videos. I knew I could deal with my videos not popping off in the beginning. I could deal with it. Music wasn't my vehicle because I couldn't deal with motherfuckers not supporting me in the beginning, right? Basketball wasn't my vehicle because I couldn't deal with the injuries in the beginning, right? I couldn't deal with the lows of that vehicle, right? So you need to figure out, what do I love to do? Can I sustain the lows in this specific vehicle? And number 3, you need to find an individual who's already excelled in that vehicle that can teach you and speed up the process because you can't figure it out yourself. You can, but why the fuck would you figure it out yourself when you can learn from an individual who's already went through the emotional, mental, financial turmoil for you and teach you and make failure impossible? Cry! You want to make 100K a month and drive a Lamborghini yours. Ding, ding, ding. I learned from an individual who makes 400K a month and drives a Lamborghini yours. So that will speed up the process for me to make 100K a month and drive a Lamborghini yours. Does that make sense? I hope it does. The issue is you don't want to take the risk. You're waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. I spent my last on mentorships. I spent $20,000 plus on mentorships, but it was so worth it and it was so valuable, right? Wealthy people look at the value, poor people look at the price. Right? That 20K is not near towards the value and the money I've made back from the knowledge I've gained from the individuals that I invested in. Right? But you guys think you can do it yourself. Go ahead. Success loves speed. Figure it out yourself. And the truth is you can. The information is out there. You don't lack information, brother. You lack implementation. And the way to have better implementation is to get an individual that's going to hold you accountable and give you a system to make failure impossible in that specific realm in regards to income. So I'm not saying you have to join 1% Academy, right? But whatever you're trying to do in life, whether it be fitness, whether it be mindset, whether it be e-commerce, whether it be personal branding, whether it be YouTube, find a mentor and learn from them to speed up the process to maximize your income. Because I can assure you, if you look good and you got some money, that ain't everything, but holy shit, that's a great foundation of confidence, right? You're decreasing the probability of being unconfident if you look good and you got you some money as a man, I can assure you. Because life, low-key, is honestly on easy mode with just those 2 things. And those are only 2 out of the 6 boxes. So again, looks and money aren't everything, but I can assure you, with these 2 alone, in terms of a maximization standpoint from confidence, you're getting the ground rolling. Does that make sense? Number 3, battle tested, right? Y'all motherfuckers lack confidence because you haven't went through the fucking trenches. You're not battle tested, right? The reason that LeBron James is so fucking great because the Spurs was whooping his ass for years. The reason that Michael Jordan is so great is because the Pistons was whooping his ass for years. The reason why Drake is so fearless in regards to music and he keeps coming off year after year after year with hits on hits on hits, #1 albums, is because when it comes to rap beefs, he's not afraid of the fucking smoke. Yeah, he lost to Pusha T. Yeah, he lost to Kendrick, but he wasn't afraid to jump in that fucking water. He's been through the adversity, right? Y'all motherfuckers haven't! You're running from it. You're running towards comfortability, and that's why you lack confidence. You want everything to be sweet. You want everything to be comfortable. You don't want to go through pain and adversity. You don't want to be battle tested. As a man, you're only as valuable as your war wounds and your scars. And every day is a motherfucking battle with yourself. Fuck the external shit. Yes, as a man, especially as a black man, it's hard. You fight in the world every fucking day. But really, it's a war with your fucking self. That inner bitch, the salesman. Oh, you don't got to wake up early. Oh, you ain't got to do that hours of deep work. You ain't got to eat correctly, right? You can go out on one date. You can spend your money on, you can make that dumbass purchase. You'll make it back. It's a war with that voice every fucking day. And you must win. I win it every fucking day. That's why I say every day is a war. You must win the daily tiny battles. A lot of you guys aren't confident because you're running away from the war with yourself and the daily tiny battles, brother. You're not in the trenches long enough. You're not! The reason I'm so confident, fellas, is because I've been in the trenches. I've had my heart broken. I overcame it and bossed up on the motherfuckers. Yeah, right? I lost my job and bounced back and became an entrepreneur. Right? I glowed up on everyone that said I wasn't gonna be shit. Every nigga that used to shit on me and make fun of me when I was a kid, I'm doing better than. I've been battle tested. I've been in the trenches. I made the sacrifices and became the man I wanted to be. Not wanted to be, knew I would be if I locked in. Are you listening? Do you fucking hear me? I love the grind. I love adversity. I love when my back is against the fucking wall and nobody's coming to save me. And all I got is me, my grit, my willpower, my mindset, and my discipline to move the needle forward and become the man that I'm gonna be. And all of that battle, all that failure, all that war is why I have unshakable confidence. There's nothing that can shake me. I've already been through the worstest times of my fucking life and I got through it. So now nothing can shake me. This shit is easy work. But you lack confidence because you haven't been battle tested. You want to be coddled like a baby. Let's leave it to the chicks. Please. Life as a man is war. Every day. You must understand that. And once you understand that and you go through that, brother, you're Thanos, you're him. There's nothing that can shake you. You're going to go through shit and be like, damn, this is tough, but this isn't as hard as when I was doing that. It wasn't. Right, when I started this YouTube shit and my shit wasn't popping off at first, I was like, damn, this is kind of tough, but it wasn't as tough as when my music wasn't popping off, right? You gain confidence through going through the darkest times of your fucking life and coming out victorious. Out of all the game I'm gonna give you today, this is probably the most important. You must embrace uncomfortability. Don't trust your perception of a negative experience because those negative experiences will show you your true character as a man, right? So embrace them, brother, and that's how you will come out victorious and confident. And one thing about going through trials and tribulations as a man and getting through it, yeah, you get the confidence from getting through it, but you realize these motherfuckers, my peers, these 99% dweebs, they can never go through the pain that I endured, right? Why do you think every time LeBron step in the motherfucking court, he know like, I'm that nigga. These niggas can't come down. These niggas can't come back from 3-1 against the best team ever. I'm him. They can't do that shit. Why do you think, nigga, I went through the fucking grind of balancing your 9 to 5, your purpose, and the gym. Most niggas can't do it. Most niggas can't go through that 0 to 32 degrees where they gotta wake up early and record that video. Then they gotta go to their 9 to 5. Then they gotta go to the gym after work. Then they might have to do some deep work after the gym for weeks and weeks and months and years amongst time till they get to the point where their purpose can replace their 9 to 5. I did it! And I know most motherfuckers can't do it. I went through the trenches when I was in the gym going from month 1 to month 9 where I didn't see no fucking results and I was in that 0 to 32 degrees and I didn't have the knowledge that I have now from a fitness and nutrition aspect. So I was doing a lot of the right things, but I was also doing a lot of the wrong things, which delayed my progress. I could have quit, I could have gave up, I could have retreated, but I didn't. I kept showing up every fucking day. Lifting that fucking weight like my life depended on it. No headphones, no pre-workout, just pain. Then boom, it hit. I went through the trenches. Y'all niggas can't go through that. It's only 1% of niggas that can go through that. Statistically, 1% of men have 8 to 10% body fat. I'm one of them. I went through the trenches. I went through the pain. I know a lot of men can't do that. So what does that give me? Confidence. Number 4. Promises, right? Brother, you're unconfident because everything that you say you're gonna fucking do, you don't do it. You break promises to yourself, right? You can fake a lot of things. You can fake this shit for social media. You can fake this shit for the chick you with. You can fake it to your friends. You could tell them you're doing X, Y, and Z. But when you look in that motherfucking mirror, you know the work that you're putting in. You know, only you know. right? The reason that you're unconfident, you fat fuck, or you skinny dweeb, or you broke delusional fuck, is because you tell yourself you're gonna do that deep work session and you don't. You tell yourself that 2025 is the year, but you're still doing the shit that you were doing in 2024. You told yourself that you weren't focusing on chicks this year, but you're still laid up with that bitch that doesn't really like you and has 8 other niggas in her DM, right? You told yourself that you was gonna stop jacking off, but you just jacked off last night, right? You told yourself that you was gonna stop scrolling on social media, but you just were scrolling for 30 minutes before you hopped on this video. Are you listening? You keep breaking promises to yourself. Holy fuck, no wonder you're not confident, bud. Right? Because you know you're not the man that you portray yourself to be. You're not. You're a fake. You're a fraud. You're an imposter. Right? And that breeds unconfidence. When I go to sleep every night and I look in that fucking mirror and know I gave my all to every call with my brothers, every YouTube video, every gym session, every deep work session. How the fuck can I not be confident? How the fuck can I say cry? You're not gonna miss a video and I don't fucking miss it. Whether I feel like it or I don't, I get a video up or I go live. I made a promise to myself and I'm getting it done. I promised myself and it happened. That's why I'm confident. Does this make sense? When you keep the promises that you make to yourself and do everything that you're supposed to do as a man to reach the long-term standards that you set out to achieve this year, how the fuck can you not be confident, brother? Because you are a product of what you preach. You hear me? Again, a confident man is certain, and the only way to be certain is to do everything that you say you're gonna do as a man. Bonus! Number 5, don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep on saying it almost every fucking video. Outside of being a relentless, disciplined dog, the number one trait that you can have as a man is to not give a fuck. The reason that you're unconfident, brother, is you give a fuck about what other motherfuckers think. You're trying to break generational curses, trying to please a generation that is cursed. These motherfuckers is not gonna retire your mom. These motherfuckers is not gonna speak at your funeral. These motherfuckers is not gonna pay your bills. So why do you give a fuck what they think? Also, you must understand whether you're a 99% dweeb or a 1% man, people are gonna say something. They hated on Jesus. Why the fuck would they not hate on you? Lastly, you must understand that people's opinions of you has everything to do with them and not yourself. If somebody is hating on you, they're not hating from above you, they're hating from below you. You're never gonna receive hate from somebody doing better than you. Why would I hate on somebody that I'm doing better than? Why? It does nothing for me. You're only gonna receive hate from people that are doing worse than you, that are lower than you. Ignore it. Blah, 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 blah. You're unconfident because you listen to too many motherfuckers. You care too much about what people think. Brother, I can assure you, fellas, I don't give a fuck what niggas is talking about. Unless you are my family or close friends or my brothers in 1% Academy, I don't give a fuck what you're saying to me at all. If you rock with me, great. Welcome to the journey. I'm crying. If you don't, deuce. I don't give a fuck about you. Period. I came in this world alone, I'm gonna die alone. I'm gonna do everything in my power to change my family's trajectory and make failure impossible for my brothers. That's about it. Nothing else matters. If you support that, welcome, bud. If you don't, fuck ya. That's it. I don't give a fuck. And that's why I'm so confident. Because I don't care. When I used to care, I was unconfident. Caring will keep you unconfident. Brother, don't give a fuck. The only validation that you should seek is from yourself, individuals around you, or ones that are on the same journey with you, trying to reach the same objectives that you're trying to attain, the brothers in the trenches with you. Those are the only opinions and validation you should accept or care about. That's it. Nothing else matters. You are unconfident because you care about what every single person has to say. Caring about what every single person has to say will not only leave you unconfident, but will leave you stagnant. Because you're going to be a 1% people pleaser and be on my deathbed like, holy fuck, everybody liked me, but I didn't like my fucking self. I hate my life. I didn't provide a life of abundance for my mother, my father, my kids, my wife. I suck. I'm unconfident in my physique. I overthink. I beat my dick every day because I'm depressed. I drink and I smoke. I didn't do anything that I set out to attain. I gave up on my dreams and I retreated. Why? Because I was a people pleaser, because I tried to please everybody else and make everybody else happy and conform to other people and their insecurities instead of being the man that I wanted to be and giving a fuck how they felt. Adopt this trait and you'll be him. Either way, they will say something. So all I'm saying is, unapologetically, fellas, be yourself and be confident, and everything that you want to grasp in this motherfucking life will be yours. That's the video of the fucking day. Stop being a dweeb and take the principles I gave you today and adopt full confidence. Confidence isn't something that's given to you. It's something that earned, but the good thing about it is everybody can get it, but you must put in the reps, right? You must maximize your fucking looks and your finances. You must be battle tested. You must keep every promise you make to yourself, and you must not give a fuck. Come on, it's time.